Hey everybody, Eric Hurdo here from YourRealityRecaps.com with an all-new live feed breaking news show where we fill you guys in on all the drama that's been going down on the live feeds right now. So warning, spoilers ahead. Now, you guys can interact with all of us in our Z-Box room or on our YouTube channel. And you can leave your questions or comments there or on our Facebook page so we can put them into the show and interact with you guys during the show. Because we love hearing from all of you. Now remember, if you're watching on YouTube or in a YouTube player, you can click on the buttons all around this video to jump to the different parts of the show. And hey, if you guys are over there, do us a favor and give us a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really helps support the show. So does sharing it on any of your favorite social media websites. We're on all of them. And you know what else does? Doing your shopping on Amazon.com on the little box at the bottom of YourRealityRecaps.com. You don't pay any more, we get a little kickback, and we can keep bringing you guys all the content we do all year long. Now, make sure that you guys stick around to the end of the video for all of our special announcements, prize giveaways, and contest winners. But since we have so much to get to this week, we need to jump right into it. You know the deal, you can follow me over at Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps.
Hey everyone, it's John Richardson. Can't wait to talk about the live feed updates for Big Brother 15. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter.
Yay! We're live for our Big Brother chattish type party. Look, people, here's the deal. You always know the deal. We're Your Reality Recaps. I'm Eric Curdo. You can find me over at Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps. We have John Richardson. I'll let him introduce himself in a moment. But I wouldn't even do it in a moment. Go ahead, John. You can do it right now.
Hey everyone, it's John Richardson. Either love me or hate me. Oh, I sound like Caroline Manzo. You can find me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter.
Yay! All right,
Yay.
Look, people, I just want to explain. Okay, first I want to apologize to everybody. I know I should be looking here. I know I need to make that connection with all of you. But what you guys don't see is that here and here, I have like 3 monitors with all of your questions coming in. I'm trying to control a lot of things. So look, I'm sorry. I get it. I'm going to try when I'm talking to be looking at you all. But there's just a lot of things happening that I need over here and there. You get my point. So,
Right.
Here's what we're doing. I thought we were on the live feed blackout. I missed the super past days of when they would have the shows during the live feed blackout. So I just thought, hey, it'd be fun if John and I came on here. It's late at night. We answer some of your questions. We make you guys be the show.
Right.
But first, breaking news. Apparently, the rumor is, we cannot confirm or deny because our beloved Miss Cleo over on Twitter was not at the taping for Big Brother. But word on the internet at this exact moment. So, spoiler, close your ears and count to 20 if you don't want to hear. I'll start saying it right now. Who was eliminated, who's HOH. Ready?
Count to 20 in Spanish. Uno, dos,
Okay.
tres.
Oh, John, I'm wasting their time, John. I'm wasting their time. Judd was eliminated. Judd was evicted, and Andy's the new HOH, if you believe the rumors. If you believe them. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about that, John?
I'm stuck. I didn't finish counting. Damn it.
Oh. Yeah. Well, how are we going to do this? Because we need to talk about it a little bit. So this is, or you know what? We said it for you guys at the top of the show. I will wait to the end of the show. We have like tons of questions coming in. Yeah. We will spoil that and get more into depth. So, save your questions for that to the end of the show when I say we're going into spoilers. But John Richardson, before we even do that, I know we're talking Big Brother and all, but we should just say a little bit about what just happened with Jennifer Jimenez from Bravo with you. Okay, go ahead. Just, take a minute.
Is it the New York accent why you can't say Jimenez?
Jimenez.
Somebody needs to borrow my Rosetta Stone. I can count to Spanish.
Hold on.
20 in Spanish. It's Jennifer Jimenez.
Yeah. Okay.
Adios mío.
Hold on, John Richardson. P.S. Everyone, this is John Richardson who calls it the Z-Bot room. Who?
That's cute.
What was the other one you said yesterday? You don't ever get anybody's name right, so tell me how to pronounce people's names. John
Oh,
Richardson.
you know, at least I know their names. Okay, you keep going on. What's her name? Carol.
Okay, John, you're supposed to be telling the Big Brother
anyways,
aren't going to care, but let's just tell them in case anybody likes Bravo, just quickly.
So our very own, of course, Jennifer Jimenez, who we love from The Housewives, love her to death, and our very own Jeffrey Marks from Glass House did a radio show on ubnradio.com/happy hour. The two guys that host it, I forgot their name. Oh my God, I just ragged on you about the names. It's Ben and Alexander, are hilarious. They plugged us. We're going to plug them. They're so funny. They are two Latinos that are just muy bien on the show.
Okay,
Anyways.
John's taking too long with this one. Jennifer Jimenez was the one who said she loved our shows and recaps.
Loved our shows and
Those words came out of her mouth. So go ahead, John. What does she want to do with us? Go ahead. What does she want to do?
We're in talks about producing a show with her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all we're going to say right now. That's all we're going to say because it's breaking news. It's breaking news. We're going to all put our magical powers together, produce a show. It's going to be fabulous. But that's it. That's all the details we can give out right now.
That is. Oh, by the way, because I should have asked you this privately. Let's try and do this in code. Is there anything else that we were waiting to tell people that we might be telling them on this show, or we're not sure yet?
I think we're pretty sure.
Oh, okay. So then we're not even going to go there. Then we're not even going to go there yet. We're not even going to. Or you know what? Don't even worry about it, people because we didn't even tell you. So okay. So let's go ahead, John Richardson, and get to our first question. And it comes from 1987 Baby Girl, who says,
I love it.
Who do you want to win Big Brother? Hoping it's not Spencer or Gina, but one of them is going to win. So go ahead, John. You first. Who do you think is going to win the Big Bro?
If I had to choose over Spencer or Gina Marie, it would be Gina Marie. But I think, with the latest news and gossip that we just got from Eric himself, Andy winning HOH, I think Andy's got a good shot.
Hey, John, we just said we weren't going to spoil that into the end of the show, but now you just pissed off people. So, Zulu, and FYI, that didn't come from me. It came from Twitter. And I wish I would have remembered the name because I should give them credit. Thank you, Twitter. Oh, you know what? I think it was Alan. I think I read Alan Straub. I think I read his tweet. No, as a matter of fact, I know it was Alan Straub over at Twitter. He used to do Super Pass shows with us, too. We love Alan.
Hey, Alan.
Okay, so I'm going to say if I'm picking between Spencer or Gina Marie, I would want Gina Marie to win. Again, always the disclaimer on our show, we agree with all of you. The homophobic, racist, misogynistic stuff is horrible. We are basing our opinions based on their game play.
Right.
Therefore, Gina Marie, I like more to win than Spencer. Is that who I think is going to win? No. As I have said from day one, and oh God, please let this be the first year that I am correct, Andy to win Big Brother. He was my pick day one, and I am hoping he will be the pick throughout. John, now if you didn't have to pick those two, who'd you be picking?
Oh, definitely Andy. I have to agree with you. And I mean, even, with all of the rants from homophobia and everything, Andy hasn't been, the sparkly baby, that we love. But as far as gameplay, like you said, Andy played both sides of the house. He's still there. He's, supposedly won HOH now. He's doing really well. And I think, he's got a really good shot to win. And I think out of everyone left, he should.
I agree. I agree. We all know that I agree. All right. Yeah. Next question from Lou V. Lou 418. Does the winners still get to go on the talk for an interview? Hold on. I'm going to channel the Chenbot, and I'm going to say I have no idea. But based on previous seasons... Oh, wait, hold on.
Doesn't compute. That doesn't compute.
Go ahead, Chenbot. The floor is yours. Are they coming on?
No.
Now, I say yes.
I think they do. They do go on the talk. Absolutely.
John thinks he's on the talk right now with his damn coffee mug.
I do, right? I thought it was on The View. I'm not on The View.
And I'm sure there's not a coaster, so we'll all hear the clickety-clank bang. Oh.
Whatever, water bottle.
Oh, right. I just spilled that all. I just got it all over myself, everybody. Yeah. Oh, hold on. This is the live feeds. I got to start doing a nipple slip.
Ooh.
Nope, that'll never happen, everybody.
Hey there, fighter. Got a lighter? Ooh.
Whoa. Okay, so let's go to one of our favorites. And I have to say this because we got cut off on the last show. One of our favorites, Cadet, from our Z-Box room, John, and from on Twitter. He does, I don't know if you've been seeing those little like photo chops that I've been posting up and around.
Brilliant.
He's a genius. He's able to take pop culture themes and mix it with what is happening on Big Brother and produce these amazing photoshopped images. As a matter of fact, the images from our last show with Andy as the ghost and Weekend at Bernie's with like Amanda holding up McCrae and Andy. He even had, what's his face from the first elimination, the stupid blonde surfer guy like running in the water. Genius photoshops produced by Cadet. I'm just saying, I will continue to post them. You should be following him on Twitter. I will post his Twitter after on the edited version of this show because I forget it right now. It's Cadet something. Anyway. Here's Cadet's question. He wants to know, what are our thoughts on McCrae admitting in the diary room that he knew immediately Andy was lying, but claimed he did not claimed that he was lying and voted Amanda out, yet he still got rid of Amanda. I get what you're saying. Alyssa. So go ahead, John, you first.
You read that completely weird. Can you put the question back on the screen?
Can I put the question back on? Here you go, John. What
are your thoughts on McCrae admitting in the diary room that he knew immediately Andy was lying when he claimed he did not vote Amanda out, yet still getting rid of Alyssa?
Right. Let me break it down for you, John. The point is, McCrae should have kept Alyssa. None of us understood during that show why McCrae put Alyssa on the block instead of Andy, especially now that we know from watching the show, oh my God, you knew Andy was lying and you still got rid of your one ally. So there's my answer. McCrae, you just gave the game away. You literally just gave the game away. Unless you win everything, which, production might make that happen. What, John? What are your thoughts?
Oh God, all the rumors with it being rigged and the production manipulating. Oh my goodness. It's just funny. No, I absolutely agree with you. I was shocked that he got rid of Alyssa. Alyssa, at the last minute, really sincerely was trying to help and work with them because it was going to be better for her game. And I that was one of the things in that episode. And we're all in the Z-Box room. And I was like, oh my God, my stomach's hurting because it was so much. It was so much. But I think he ruined his game when he got rid of Alyssa. He has no allies now. The only thing McCrae can do is just keep winning stuff. And if he doesn't, he's gone.
I think he will, though. I think he will continue to win.
HOH.
I don't think production ever wants it to be one group of people for a long period of time. We as Big Brother fans love the switching of power. So, look forward to McCrae winning something to keep him safe. I think he's going to make it to Final Two. All right. Now, another one of our favorites, Dana Goodyear. I'm going to read this really good for you now, John. Ready? Do you think the MVP twist would have worked better if the cast was all unknowns? I think the twist was good, but tainted because of the Brenchel Army. First of all, Dana, I love you, but you do not talk bad about the Brenchel Army because they will come hunting you down. They will hunt. But yes, I completely agree with you. I think if it was a cast of unknowns, I mean, look, it's always going to be a popularity contest. The flaw this season was Alyssa had a built-in fan base. In all honesty, I kind of personally feel like, me and my own opinion, not at all based on anything connected to ZBS, that twist was created in order to keep Alyssa in that house as a fail-safe. They knew Alyssa was going in. What are we going to do to keep her safe? Let's put this twist in
Let's run
place.
the odds. If she gets all the MVPs, what is she going to do? She can do this. It gave Alyssa more options because right away she admitted she was Rachel's sister, and it would have been kind of stupid for her to admit it, and then she's like the first person out the door. So having that MVP twist at least gave her more options, and people wanted to work with her. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right, now going back to the other kind of question, sort of, John, Heather Wood wants to know, what do we think about a GM and Spencer Final 2, more specifically than what we just answered, who would win? Now, I'm going to say in a Spencer Gina Marie Final 2, I think Gina Marie wins. Because all Spencer has to go on, as we talked about in our live feed breaking news show that is up right now on yourrealityrecaps.com or on this YouTube channel, Oh, wait. Before I even answer that question, all you people watching, I hope you've clicked to subscribe, and thumbs up, because we need all our subscribers back on our new YouTube channel. We've lost you all. We want you back. Okay, so I think Spencer, what does he have to say? His claim to fame was, you put me on the block the most times and I survived. That's his claim to fame. I like kiddie porn. I survived the block a lot.
Hitler had a point, or what was it? Something like that.
Hitler. He loves Hitler. Has a lot of back hair. That's.
But again, like we've talked about, we're not going to talk about the bashing and all of that. Strictly gameplay. Gina Marie made bigger and better moves. She's completely banged up physically by doing it, but she did. You know what? And one of the biggest players this year was Amanda, whom drove me absolutely nuts. But once she left, I missed her in the house. But she got rid of Amanda. She got Amanda on the block, and it was done. And at the tie vote, sent Amanda packing. And I think even Amanda would be like, you know what? I have to give her props for that. As far game on game, yeah, she did a great job. I think Gina Marie won.
Yeah, I completely agree. Gina Marie all the way. If the Final 2, which I think would never be Gina Marie and Spencer, I think if in some parallel universe, sure, Gina Marie is going to win.
I would like, if it's them, I would like to see them in like a tuxedo and a nice dress, like a prom date, and I want them to fight it out. You know what I mean? Like first take the prom picture and then duke it out.
And then kill each other. All right. We now let's You know what? I'm gonna go and take another question from Cadet, because we love our Cadet.
We love our Cadet.
He says, did you notice how completely inept Andy was at putting puzzles together during the HOH competition after Alyssa was evicted? Cadet, I've noticed how Andy is completely throwing every single HOH because he knows he has zero need to win them. Sure, this last one he claims he was really trying. I'm not so sure I believe that, but then again, why would he lie to us in the DR? But every single one before this, he knew he did not want to win because it would, completely seal the fate to the other side of the house that he, would be turning against and nominating, that he was against them. So he never wanted to win HOHs before this one.
Whenever a gay tries to pick something up and goes, and acts real nervous, they're faking it. Okay? They're throwing it.
I just gotta drink my water.
It's almost like it's hot, but it's not.
So you're not buying Andy's bullshit, is what you're saying.
Not at all. Trying to pick up those pieces. Where does that go?
Please, Andy, please. All right. Our next question is from Dana again. And she says, because look, I'm taking everybody's questions in order. I know there's a lot, trusted people. We will get to all that. We'll start speeding through. Do you think American Big Brother should pull a page out of the BBUK and start expelling people for racist and homophobic remarks? I know it would never happen, but should it? Boo-boo-boo. Should it? I'm torn because clearly after this season we'd have no cast left. So, Yeah, should it? No, it should not. Here is what should happen. If you do it one time, I think you should be warned. If you do it a second time, you should get a penalty nomination the next time you are on the block. If you do it a third time, you should instantly be put on the block. And if you do it a fourth time, then you should be expelled from the house. I don't think it should be one mistake and you're out. Because again, look, people, we are all human. We say things in moments of anger and stuff. Again, I am not defending any of these people. I am saying, like, for a future season, I wouldn't want someone to just say something out of anger one time and then be expelled. This season, they'd be really left.
And I think that is such a good point, Dana. And I think it's a great, point what you said, Eric. I mean, there would be no cast, but I think a lot of us fans, and I can't speak for everyone, but myself, is it just got to a point where people, you're in the house, you've got no outlets, you've got no friends or support, you're in with all these strangers, and now you're uncomfortable because of all of these racist, homophobic, and slurs that I think, having them warned and telling them, whatever strikes, you're out is probably a really good idea. We want to see them play the game. We don't want anyone to be uncomfortable or anything like that. Right?
No, definitely. Definitely 100%. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm looking for another question. John, you didn't delay that one enough so that I could go find another new question. But here, I have found one. It is from Aunt Moria, who says, have you heard there is a possibility of the first person evicted from the first 16 seasons may be cast for Big Brother 16?
I heard this too.
I did hear this rumor. However, I think I've heard a better rumor, which I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but I will say it is from a very uppity up Big Brother All-Star player who has said publicly that the season of All-Stars will be called Legends vs. All-Stars or some sort of mix thereof, meaning everybody from season 1 through 8 is a legend, and everybody from 8 through now will be considered an all-star, and they'll pick people from those casts and put them together, and it'll be
not necessarily the first person out, though.
Correct. Not necessarily the first person out. But now, would you like to see that, John?
I would.
You would?
Oh yeah, like who's a legend, that we met at the live streaming party we did on the beginning of Big Brother? Monica. I love her. I'd love to see her again.
Oh yeah, John. That's good. Hey, by the way, everybody, you can watch that video. It's on our YouTube channel. Hey, John, why don't you tell everybody what you asked Monica during your...
I don't remember. I have a bad memory.
No, you remember. Go and tell everyone what you asked her.
I can't even remember. Monica. Mm-hmm. I know Monica. Yeah, there were so many people that night, Eric.
It rhymes with "Did you do corn?" or "Did you ever play a horn?" or "Do you snorn?"
That doesn't even sound like me. Have you met me? I don't speak that way.
John asked Monica if she did porn. Okay, people?
I asked her. To be honest, I asked her if she was in a cameo for a porn. And she was. And she was.
No, you should have told. We should have made them go back and look. But yes, that is just the tip of the iceberg of what we get to do.
She said, had she known I was there and wanted, and I asked about it, she would have brought me a copy and signed it.
Wow. I kind of remember that.
We could have gave it away. We could have had a raffle.
we could have given away some porn here. It is the live feed. Who else did we do in that show, John? You interview. Well, we kind of did it together. Ian Terry. Michelle Costa. Wow, they're all escaping. Oh, Jen City. Chef Joe. Eric Stein.
Mm-hmm.
Some girl from some season of Big Brother. I couldn't remember, but she had blonde hair.
Portia.
Oh, no, yes, and Portia. That is not who I'm speaking about. I'm talking about somebody from like a long time ago. Although, if you guys go back and watch it, it is very funny to watch. Portia come over, and she's very like, "Oh my God, I'm sick." You're all sweaty. And you could
Oh, I
watch
know.
her. She didn't want to touch John or I because, P.S., that place was like 1,000,000 degrees. And we were just kind of like sweat pouring off of us. And it's just very funny if you go back now and watch Portia's interview with us. She did not want to touch us at all. And her back was to the camera when she was like, "Oh, you're all sweaty. I don't want to." And we were just like, okay.
It was really hot in there. And it just got to the point where there's just nothing you can do. It's just like, this is it. It's not going to last forever. Smile, John, and get through it. But I got through it and I had fun.
You did. That was a lot of fun. Much like our next question. And it's from Cadet again. And he says, Cadet, we love you. Is Aaron in the jury house? Does she have any incentive to come back for the finale after being tipped off by Julie that America hates her? Let me tell you this. I'm going to give you, because I'm horrible at math, whatever, like 1,000, or is it 750, or is it 1,500? I think it's 1,500 now. Whatever 1,500 is times the amount of weeks of the season is how many reasons she has to come back. Because if they don't come back for the finale, they do not get their weekly stipend.
That's in their contract?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. What about someone like, what's his name that was kicked out because he touched Chef Joe last season? If you physically hurt or touch someone, is that in the contract too, that you don't get your stipend if you're self-evicted?
Is that a serious question?
I guess not.
I mean, John, really, there are no such thing as dumb questions, only dumb people. So is that your dumb person question? No, yes, John Richardson. If you don't show up to the finale, you don't get your stipend.
What if you're not invited because you're self-evicted?
If you beat the shit out of somebody on the show, they're like
a chest bump. It's just a chest bump.
Yeah.
Chest bump.
Yeah. They're clearly going to throw you a parade and throw money at you, John. That's what's going to happen. No, lest anyone think I'm not being sarcastic.
I'm just glad I'm in an environment that it's just safe and you feel safe to ask a question and not feel stupid.
We've already been over this. No such thing as stupid questions, just stupid people.
I love a good, safe environment.
Let's all take a moment to watch John sip. Okay, and we're back. So, oh man, and now my whole page scrolled away. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to throw up another question from good old Dana, who says, which players are more cut out for Big Brother? The ones that try out or the ones that are recruited? Dana, again, How dare you imply that people are recruited? Everybody that sends in their tapes has a chance to get on this show. Dana.
Now, can you show your fingers behind your back?
Yes, Dana. No, I completely agree. Well, you know what? It's a mix-up. Here's all I will say, and I will throw it to you, John. I think the people that are super fans that apply and get chosen, they have such knowledge of the game that sure, it is really good, but that can also hurt them. The people that are recruited that don't really know anything other than what they watch when they're in sequester and they like plow through 3 seasons, a lot of times, like the Haydens, because that Hayden was one of those people, we see them come out and win because they don't have time to think through like the 9 million scenarios and it's just like, I'm going to go compete, win, and move on. So what do you think?
I think that people who send in their tapes and get picked play harder and better than people who are recruited. I think they deserve it, and it's the worst thing when you hear, "Oh, I was at that casting call too for Big Brother." Burp, burp, burp. I mean, come on, it's
John.
the people who take the time to make their video.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, I get what you're saying. Because I was going to say, John, we have a lot of good people here who are coming to us for the knowledge of their Big Brother video. Which I have to say, we give you guys a lot of good tips on what to do to get cast for Big Brother if you follow our shows. We also give you, if you want to be on Amazing Race, if you want to talk about this, we had, and I swear I'm not even saying this to promote the show, but we had the Beekmans on, the twins on, and Ryan Navi on one show. They told us everything that you're allowed to bring for the Amazing Race that they don't tell you, like duct tape, gloves, like they basically, cards to write on for the taxi cab rides, so you don't have to try in their language to say, bring them to the airport. You just draw a picture of an airplane and say, here, go here. I thought that was brilliant. So I'm just saying, we give you guys tips to get through these shows. All right.
And back to Big Brother.
Whoa, John, these are CBS people, okay? Okay. Heather Wood says, would we rather Andy or Spencer? And I'm not talking about winning Big... Oh, you're not talking about winning Big Brother. Wow.
Would you rather have... What?
She's saying...
Heather.
Who would we rather be with, Andy or Spencer? How about this? I will answer for you, John, and you can answer for me. I will tell you, John would... Oh, they're both kind of gingers. All right. John would rather Andy because John loves a ginger, but he also loves a ginger beard, which might then be Spencer. So really it comes down to plus size-ish or not. So I'm going to... personality. I'm going to go with John would say Andy. Andy, am I right with Andy?
No.
But
I'm going to answer for you, and I know you very well, and I know you like the twinks, and they're both gingers, but I think the one with the least amount of hair you're going to want, and that's Andy Eric.
It is true. However, here is the de facto to that statement, John. If you knew me well enough, you would know that I do not like blood, guts, gore, or any type of surgery-related products. And while I love Andy, and I am not making fun of him at all for this, the reason he has not taken that shirt off all season except for one time is he apparently was really large and lost all the weight, and he has all the surgery scars like under his chest, like where you get the tuck. So he has
keep your shirt on. Who cares?
No, John, that's going to defeat the purpose of who would we rather.
Oh, play with his nipples through the shirt. Who cares?
No, I can't. I would touch the scar and be like,
as long as there's no scars on the penis, it's fine.
Well, it could have all been tucked. Could have all been tucked around. Could have all been tuckety tucked.
He's freckly, so that's a nice way of hiding things. Do you have to take a drink of your water now?
Yes.
Don't want you to barf in your mouth or anything.
Yeah, no. Okay, Neither one. Honestly.
I'll take them both. I'll take them both at each end. That's fine.
Okay. Whoa.
It'll be a ginger sandwich, and I'll be the cream in the middle. It'll be a ginger Oreo.
Oh my goodness. We have to rein it back into the more PG-13 family friendlyisms.
Sorry everyone.
All right. Hold on. Now, see, I keep here, John, you talk to everybody because I just, I look away for 1 second and the whole list goes to pot. Tell people more about Andy while I get us a new question.
No, I mean, I don't even think there's probably that many scars, but I think once you come out of all of that, you maybe just feel insecure. But, you can kind of look through Andy's shirt and you can see a peek of a little bit of hair and stuff. And you know what? Once those heal, are going to be just fine. Those stitches, scars, whatever.
I thought we were done.
Rub a little aloe on
Excuse me, John.
Plant, break off the aloe and just rub a little aloe on. It's fine.
Yeah, as I know, aloe does not cure all. Look, Dana has come to my defense, John, of what I couldn't remember.
Okay, good.
And it was Jenny Marie. John, you, with your saying names wrong, used to call Gina Marie Jenny Marie. So thanks. And as a matter of fact, you didn't say Jenny, you said Jeannie. Jeannie Marie.
Jeannie Marie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to another real. Not that wasn't a real question, but that was just Dana coming to my defense. Let's go to Wonderlust, who wants to know.
Ooh, Wonderlust.
If Andy if Andy and McCrae were in the final two, who do you think will win Big Brother? John Richardson, go.
Andy. Again, McCrae hasn't done anything. He's kind of floated behind Amanda. He wrecked his game with Alyssa. By the miracle of the universe, if, he was in the final two, he wouldn't have anything to really talk about as far as game. I mean, what? I was behind Amanda. I was basically in Amanda backpack. Oh, okay, I made a couple moves, won a couple things. Andy has been playing a game the whole time, and people, I think, if they were Final Two, would respect that. Absolutely. Even though everybody thinks he's a rat.
I disagree. There is... I think there are definitely ways Andy could win in a Final Two, but for this question, Andy against McCrae, I hate to tell you, John, you are underestimating the power of Amanda being in that jury. It is going to be a bitter jury regardless, and once every single person in there starts to realize Andy lied to us, Andy manipulated us, and if it's down to Andy and McCrae.
The game.
Well, yes, you and I know it's the game, but the jury is going to be pissed.
Amanda bullied everyone. That's the game.
Well, 100%. But with Amanda in that jury, right, she is going to gear everybody to, like, McCrae didn't manipulate you guys as much as Andy did. At least McCrae and I were honest to your face. Andy went behind your back. She is going to prey on that.
That's a good point. I think that's a good point, but I don't think we have to worry about it because McCrae's not going to make Final Two.
I think there's a chance.
It's not.
Well, oh, okay. Matter of fact, okay, people watching, let's please take note. John says there is no chance that McCrae will make it.
If he doesn't win anything, he's not making it to Final Two. It's just not going to happen.
Oh, really, John? What a great fact. Guess what? If any of them don't win it, they're not making it there. So, how about you give us an actual bet? Let's go, John. What are you going to do? Because you're so sure that McCrae's making it. So let's go. We're all waiting. I'm going to give everybody watching $20. Okay, there you go. John's giving you all $20.
My voice isn't that deep. That wasn't me.
Oh, you're right. That was okay, let's no. Oh. Whoa. Okay. So Zach Adams says, rumor has it that a few people that work on Big Brother are stepping down and quitting their job on Big Brother. Is it true? And is it because of this season's house guests? I love how you're reading the question, John. I'm telling you it. So did you hear this rumor, John, that people are quitting Big Brother because of this season?
I didn't hear the rumor of people. I heard the rumor of Allison or being let go or something after this season. And I think it's just all a rumor. I think... You know what? I mean, Big Brother made Huffington Post, for goodness sakes. I mean, they got a lot of press. Wasn't the greatest press? No. But you know what? Sometimes press is press, whether it's good or bad. And, you know, I mean, it really kind of raised it. Julie Chen was, you know, getting interviewed a lot more by, you know, bigger media outlets because of it. So I just think it's a rumor. I don't think people are leaving. I just think after this season, maybe experimenting with these types of people, now they need to get back to what the fans really want. And I think that's why the Legend and All-Stars, you know, allegedly next season is going to be really good because it's going to help us all get back into it.
Well, I completely agree with you. And Cindy Wigglesworth, who was answering at Aunt Moria before, says that she's always wanted a season of all gay men and women.
You saw that season when it was us and Michelle when we were all here. No, I'm teasing.
That
was our last episode. I would love it too. I would totally love it.
Okay.
You know?
I'm gonna awkwardly transition to another question. Well, here, Brandy first is just saying she's starting the coffee because she could watch us talk all night.
Brandy, we love you.
We do. We love you. We're not going to be talking much longer, though. Okay, so let's go back to Dana, who has another good question, and she says, do you think a jury full of women will make the jury an emotional one?
Ooh.
Yeah, John.
What I think is, when you're in that house and everything, you're playing that game, you don't know if you're going to get nominated, you don't know if you're going to win. I think all your emotions, as we've seen even throughout the seasons, it's very emotional. I think once you're in the jury house, you don't have to play. You can just sit there. You can lay around all day. You can lay out in the sun or be in the pool. I think you kind of calm down, and I think you kind of think, okay, you know what? We're here for a game. I think you get a little more logical again, and hopefully, I think I think we want them to vote on gameplay, and I hope that they're not emotional. What do you think?
And I think this season is a bunch of emotional people, and they're gonna vote emotionally, or the way Amanda or Helen tells them to vote. P.S. By the way, psychically telepathing to Helen right now, telling her to shut up, because she's probably talking. She's probably nonstop talking in that jury house right now, much like us. Shut up, Helen. Just shut up. Okay, now, going back to what we were just saying, but this will allow us to expand upon it a little bit, John.
Okay.
Get ready to read fast, because you don't like me reading to you. Michelle Kreider says, if Andy is in the final two with McCrae, with Amanda being in the jury, can Andy really get the jury votes? Dan couldn't win last year by scumbagging, and that is what Andy has done. Well, we all know, like I say, I agree with you. I think that if it comes down to Andy and McCrae, there is no way that Andy is winning. And I could be wrong. But if I'm right, if I'm not right, John's giving you all $20 for McCrae being there. So it's really win-win for you guys either way. Right?
Monopoly money goes a long way. But no, I think I'm hoping, because these people are not our normal house guests, and I'm hoping that they'll just look at it, if it's Andy and McCrae, and go, you know what? Yeah, Andy was a scumbag and lied and did all of this, but at least he did it, and he didn't sit there behind someone who did all the dirty work. So I understand what you both are saying. I just hope if they're the both two sitting up, I really still hope it's Andy. I think he played the game. McCrae really didn't. McCrae really didn't, and McCrae's already admitted that he really hasn't. So he's already said it.
Well, he's playing now, though. To be fair, he's playing now. And
Michelle. Oh, good. Now you're playing. Yay.
Well, one could argue, John, a great strategy in this game is to use Amanda as a human meat shield and push yourself as forward as far as you can in the damn game, and then toss her ass out, and then you're like sitting there like flailing around like, I gotta win some shit so I can get to the end. Hey, I won't fault him if he gets there. He deserves it if he gets there.
He deserves it because he won the POV against Amanda, which, by the way, was the best POV ever. This season, because it was so emotional. But no, that is when we first saw him playing. And yeah, maybe it was smart that he kind of used Amanda and then got to play with her boobies later at night. Who knows? But as far as gameplay, yeah, he sat back and let her do everything. Is that truly, as Big Brother gamers that we all want to look for, and who has the best game moves, was that really the best? Or is playing both sides of the house a lot tougher? I think playing the house, against each other is a lot tougher.
Of course you do, John, because that's what I've wrote a 3-page blog about, and you're copying me again. No, I definitely do think it's much harder to be a floater and play two sides of the house against each other successfully, as Andy has done all season. I think that is a very hard game to play, and Andy's been doing it brilliantly. Now, look, John and I have been out all day doing shows, live feed shows, So we have not been up on the Big Brother news. Now, you just said this, John. I don't know if you were bullshitting, but let's go back to a question from 1987 Baby Girl, who is saying, do you think Allison Grodner quit Big Brother because she was friends with Amanda? Now, I did not hear this. I know you kind of just alluded to it, John. I have heard no news of Allison Grodner quitting Big Brother. Have you heard this, John Richardson?
No, I didn't hear that she was quit. There was a rumor out, and it's some website, I forgot the name of the website, that said that she was not returning for the next season. But it's hearsay. There's nothing that confirms it.
Well, I will promise you that by our next show, and like we said last time, we could have more shows popping up. You never know when. We will get that answer for you guys. I will find out if there is something officially out there saying that she has been eliminated. Okay, so next we have Brandy, and she says, I'm not even going to type your last name. Sorry, Brandy. Where is Jesse, the guy, and the Pandora's box? I'll tell you where Jesse is. He's on a DVD next to my bed. That is where Jesse is. No, Jesse is on the WWE, the WWF. You think I would know more about wrestling, but I don't. He has a contract with them. He's a big popular. He's a big popular wrestler over there, so I don't think he's going to be popping up on Big Brother anymore. Personally, I don't even think
WWF recap.
I don't see him showing up, and I don't even think we're going to have a Pandora's box this season. Do you, John?
I don't think we are.
No, why not?
Why not? But Jesse is probably good to look at for maybe about a couple minutes, and then he starts talking, and it's just like, just no more talking. No more talking. You used all your words. Let me just look at you.
You'd rather have Andy and Spencer. Okay.
At least I can listen to him.
Really? Okay. Cadet says, do you think Judd's record of being blindsided twice by the same people in the same season will ever be broken? Oh, Cadet, I love that question.
Cadet, you articulate yourself so well. I do. It's hilarious. We've been talking about Spencer's record about being on the block, but honestly, Judd has got the ultimate record, right?
He
being
does.
Blindsided by the same people.
He
Incredible.
does. Well, and now here's a follow-up to that, where Brandy says, or could there be a Pandora's box now and bring Judd back for a second time? No. Nope. I do not see that happening.
To be then blindsided by a third time by the same people.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it in depth. Again, we just really went into that on our show that we did earlier today, our live feed show about Judd and how he's reacting. Does he really think he's gonna go home or not, or whatever? We totally went into that in full depth. So I don't want to do that again for anybody that's still listening. That's what I have to say about that, John. What do you think about it?
Just ditto. Just ditto.
Okay. Dittos all around. All right. Let's go back to Aunt Moria, who says, is it true that Nick is going to the finale with Liza from BB Canada?
Ooh.
Doot, breaking news. I, myself, have had the pleasure of having one many-o conversation in person with Mr. Nick from this season, who dons the blue for Gina Marie, I will add. I do know that he was just in Vegas with Liza from Big Brother Canada. I don't think they're a couple. There's nothing that leads me to believe that they're a couple, so I am going to go with no. Plus, you can only bring two people to the finale. Like, as a person on the show, you were only given 2 tickets, like your mom and your dad, your mom and your brother. He's not wasting family member tickets to bring Eliza. Although, if I had 3 wishes from a genie, one of them might be, let him bring her as a date and make sure Gina Marie sees it halfway through the show, preferably while she's on the stage, and then just let the cameras roll. I want to watch Gina Marie go apeshit crazy.
Well, that's going to be fun. Lots of fun moments that are going to happen at the finale. Because we get to see Aaron again, and hear her get booed again, and oh wow, and then Gina Marie's face with Nick. Oh, there's going to be some moments to treasure. It really is.
she would rip those knee stitches out. She would and just start throwing the audience members to get to her. She would bashing a Big Brother Canada person in the head. It would be
totally.
Which I should say, let's give a shout out to Will from last season's Big Brother. He just put out the latest episode of his Big Brother saga where he has Gina Marie as a troll, which is what I think I was just subconsciously channeling in there. And it's like a big storybook fairy tale, and you guys should totally watch it. It is very funny. So Michelle Kreider, that Gina Maria has stitches in her knee. Spencer is not going to win anything physical. It's up to Andy and McCrae to win the votes. I think she's trying to say that she thinks
the
Andy
vetoes.
McCrae...
I thought it said the vetoes.
The veto, let's look. Doing the vetoes, right? Or the vetoes, like I said, I have a lot of stuff happening on this end. Yeah, so what do you think, John?
I think you're making up things, is what I think.
It's very hot in front of this computer. So go ahead, answer her then, John.
Why do you think I'm reading the questions myself?
Oh, no.
I think you have a good point, Michelle. I mean, Gina Marie's hurt. I don't see them even having a physical, really a competition too physical at this point with Big Brother. But yeah, Andy's got to stop dilly-dallying and win some vetoes and just keep winning and getting people. At this point, they have to win. They just have to win. It doesn't matter what alliance you're in or anything. You have to win.
Okay. All right. Now hold on, because I'm going to throw it back to Michelle Kreider again, who says there's the TV Grapevine has an article about them leaving, both David Goldberg, CEO, and Allison Grodner. What is it? The Endemol. I always forget how they say that, but that's their production company. So, okay. TV Grapevine people. Apparently, thank you, Michelle, for that one. So they're there.
Boop, boop.
So,
thanks, Michelle. Yeah. So there you go.
Right. Okay, so let's start wrapping it up. Dana wants to know, have we written in our petition for no crunchy foods next year? Of course I have. I think I'm producing these shows as a, and what did you say, John, about it? You were saying what about the crunchy foods on the feeds? You are on my side now?
Yeah, because what was it? Just 3 weeks ago is when I really started getting into the feeds and just listening to, especially Andy is the worst. Just the crunching, and I mean, there's just so much cereal. How many boxes of cereal is in the Big Brother house, and can't anybody put milk in it? I mean, let's make it a little soggy or anything. God, just crunching.
Then it's like the moist mouth noises, and that is almost sort of. I swear, John, if we get Andy on this show, and look, people, we will. I promise you, mark my words. Here's what we will do. We will be like, hey, everybody, blah, 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 your reality recaps. Here, let's introduce Andy. John and I will not say a word. We will just open up a bag of chips, and we will stick our hands in and be like, hey, Andy, listen to this.
Hey, Andy, question for you.
Yeah, you're not crunching. There was no crunching. You just need to have your mouth open and crunch away.
Pistachio shells. Can you believe it? I have nothing crunchy next to me.
Oh, wow. Whoa. We're getting too much.
Oh, no, John eats cats. Sorry.
I see what you're doing. You're making your play to the cat ladies. Good one, John Richardson. Okay. Victoria Westmoreland. I love your name, Victoria. It's very rare. I think I'm going to name my next pet Victoria Westmoreland. Okay. She says, what do you think about Big Brother allegedly encouraging the audience to boo Amanda? And she said the audience to be Amanda, by the way. And so there goes. So I corrected it for good this time, because I think she meant to boo Amanda. Look, I don't think CBS encouraged it, because they didn't want it. And ever since Aaron's eviction that popped that cherry, then we saw, I feel like, we have opened the floodgates now for booing being okay. And I know CBS does not want that to happen.
No.
That is why they taped the show with Howard. They, with his eviction, they're worried about that. They do not want booing. So no, I'm going to say they're not happy. Agree, John?
I do, but I don't think, Amanda got a little bit, but not like as much as Aaron. But I think, what kind of maybe won the audience over a little bit, or at least won myself over, because I can only speak for myself. Once Amanda sat down in the chair and Julie was throwing the questions and, hey, you bullied, or hey, do you regret doing this? At least Amanda owned her shit. You know what I mean? I think you have to respect her for that. That's where I was like, okay, you know what? She's not that bad, actually. They're in the house. They're isolated for all of these days for 3 months. And, I think your emotions run a little high, but at least she owned it. Aaron just sat there going, huh? What? I didn't say it. What? What did I say? Oh, and Amanda owned it. So.
Oh, God. Why are you going to make me say these words? I'm going to put the disclaimer on this before our last question. I do not agree with anything that Aaron has said. Not agreeing. Not an Aaron fan. But I believe that she believes. I believe that she really didn't know what Julie was talking about.
I believe the children are our future. What?
She did not remember. I think in her brain, in Aaron's brain, she really had no idea what Julie was talking about.
Absolutely agree with you.
Okay, so good. So we agree. All right. I think this is a... Wait, what? Go ahead. What?
I said because her brain is this tiny. It's this tiny.
And there was a breeze, so it could just, that brain cell right out of there.
It's
All
to
right.
cool it down. It's like the computer.
I think that's what you do with Andy and or Spencer, John Richardson. I think this is a perfect question for us to end it all on. And it comes from Heather Wood, who wants to know, who would be your dream cast for Big Brother 16? Now, Heather, you are not specific. Are you limiting this? Are you saying like in an all-star and it would be like all-star players, or can this just be anybody ever? I'm going to assume that you mean anybody ever. So here's who I would like. I would like Donald Trump. I would like Marky Mark. I would like, and I don't mean Mark Wahlberg. I'm talking Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, like 1994. I want that Marky Mark in the house. Wentworth Miller. I would love some Wentworth. Ryan Reynolds. We need Ryan Reynolds in there. I'm trying to think of who else, like Nip Slips and other stuff that we're going to want to see. So it's my working list.
Keep it clean. Wow.
Oh, John, all I said was people that I could want in the house. Who would you want?
Nip Slips.
Who would you want, John?
Okay, so I would want, because if it's anything, I would want like 80s genre of music versus like 90s genre music. So I want like Culture Club in there with Duran Duran against like NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. Like I want that, and I want the competitions to be a little more musical.
Right. Seriously. Hey, Big Brother, CBS production, if you're watching, hey, newsflash, it's 2013. There are apps out there like Spotify, I think is one, and all these other ones, where if you like flipping hum a song, it will bring the song right up on your little iPhone and give you the option to buy it. Just work that damn feature into the feeds so that these people can sing and then we can buy the song if we want. You'll get more of a kickback. I know you can make that happen. Just make it flipping happen already.
You're a marketing genius. A genius.
Depends on who you ask. Some might say I'm horrible at this.
I'm asking myself.
Right. So, now wait, John, because to be fair, let's just say Heather is speaking about Big Brother people, and I really do want to answer her question. Here is who I would love to see. I would love to see, Rachel back in, although I'm not so sure she would be asked to come back, but maybe she would just specifically.
Let's not even go there. Who do you want?
Okay, Rachel, Reagan, Brittany, Evil Dick, Dr. Will, Boogie, Ian, Rennie, Boo. I don't know. That's
Monica.
Okay, Monica, who do you want? Add to my list.
I want Monica. I like Chef Joe. God, he was so nice at that party. What a nice man.
A nice man when he washes his hands after he pees.
And then handles food. And I would, let's put in our own Jeffrey.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, we could put in our own Jeffrey. All right. Now I lied. I didn't lie because that really was our last question. I just want to give one little shout out to Mike Horn, who said, "I thought the show was starting at 10:15. It looks like the show's almost over." You're right, Mike Horn. It was at 10:15 Eastern. That's what EST. That's what EST. I love you, Mike Horn. Don't worry. We will be doing more of these shows live. I think we're going to be doing all of our shies low or our shows live. This is my third show today.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. When are the shows? Fun. So fun.
It is. It's so much fun. And John, nobody here is going to let you forget that you got a lot of people to give $20 to. And he just promised to do a lot more of these live shows for Amazing Race and Survivor and Bravo. So there you go, people. You got it. John's giving out money and he's taking your request. See you guys all probably in a day or two. Oh, and we'll be in the Z-Box room Wednesday night and Thursday night for the live shows. We'll be in the Z-Box room chatting live with you guys during the shows. Tomorrow night and Thursday night. The links to that is over at yourrealityrecaps.com or below this video or below the edited video.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It's always fun talking about Big Brother. You can find me on Twitter at ComedyJonah.
Well, that about wraps up our show for this week. Now, don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com to see all of our blogs, contests, and videos about Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, and even The Real Housewives. Oh yeah, Bravo fans, we cover those shows too, and John even does vlogs about them, kind of like Michelle's vlog. You know what, speaking of, except, well, not really, you can take all of our shows with you to go on your favorite mobile device or tablet. The iTunes and RSS feed links are below this video, and I even separated them between audio and video only feeds. Which, if you watch or listen in iTunes, can you please just take 1 minute and rate us 5 stars? 5 stars are going to kick a baby. Okay, I'm not going to kick a baby, but we would really appreciate it. And if you're watching on, YouTube or in a YouTube player, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any shows. And seriously, it really helps support us and it allows us to keep bringing you content like this, our live events, and doing our prize giveaways. But if you guys really want to be a gold star supporter, then sign up to the live feeds through yourrealityrecaps.com. Just make sure you clear your cookies first. Or, you know what, you can also make a donation directly to us over there if you want, and you can do that too. But look, I get it. Money's tight. You guys should try not having any because you spend all of your time making shows and never working. Well, I'm kidding. I love you guys. Now, look, the easiest way that you guys can support us is simply just to share these videos on Twitter and Facebook. Actually, any social media website will do. You can find us on any social media website by just going to yourrealityrecaps.com/the name of the site you're looking for. So /Tumblr, /Pinterest, /Aaron in the Face. Don't /Aaron in the Face, people. I am kidding. And look, we're not just asking you guys to do it for our own selfish reasons. Every time you share content, you're entered into our iPad Bundle giveaway contest. The details for that are over at the website, or you could just click all around this video. And you know what? The real reason that we guys do these shows is because we love interacting with all of you. So make sure that you leave your questions, comments, and suggestions wherever you're watching this, because you never know what's going to make the show the following week, or even instantly if you guys watch our live shows that we do in our Z-Box room every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. The links to that and everything that I mentioned in this video are below wherever you're watching this video or over at yourrealityrecaps.com. So since I think I covered everything I could possibly cover, I will see you guys all next show. Bye for now.